Alright, so for the first of this will be a series of videos. We're going to explore what it's like going down to the cottage. Alex and most videos will not be like this, but I'm actually going on a little just organic trip that happened to align. See Rogue here, very happy. Nexie. We're gonna get some tape. But yeah, I will do a more comprehensive tour of the big house and the surrounding area subsequently. But for now, I'll just focus on the lower part of the property. We got a whole 5 acres out here, and this is a very familiar path. You can see the moss is growing along the asphalt, except for where the tires have beaten it down. Back when I was little, there was just an invisible fence to keep the dogs in. Now there's an actual proper fence. It was powered at one point, but I don't think it worked for very long. I don't remember ever really having it work, and it was my responsibility to manually open and shut it. But of course now there's not a lot of dogs around, and the gate's just always open. But you know, that's a new development. The way things have changed around here. Walking this path is quite steep. So, you know, it's a bit of a workout both ways, just using different sets of muscles. It's a very nice view right here. Though, perhaps this isn't the best time of day for it. Kind of blown out by the sun. Tell you what though, walking this way at night can be very spooky, especially if you're by yourself. But my grandma used to do it all the time when I was up here, you know, because we would always stay down here, which is why this building was made. You know, this wasn't always here, but it's a project by my grandparents, basically just so that we would have our own little place to stay. You know, like it's been around as long as I can remember, but yeah, probably not long after I was born, they had this place built. There was originally, there still kind of is, a little path. Originally we would take from the driveway there up through here, but now this bush, or this whatever it is, has grown and blocked it off, and like a lot of things around Redmar have become more and more overgrown over the last 15 years. Actually, just in general, I guess that's a really long-term trend on the property. You know, Redmar goes back to 1950. The original couple who had it built. And apparently back then, the whole property, like the whole 5 acres, was pasture. Just grass. And all these trees, all the forest, has been a product of, I guess, 70 years of growth. But you know, it's hardly an old growth forest. There's still a lot of stuff that's in flux. Here we have our little yard of the cottage. The cottage has some issues. There's moss growing all over the deck here.
Yeah. Hey, the neighbors, somebody come around the neighbor's house.
Oh yeah, I saw that truck go, or I saw a truck go down the road before.
I wonder if they're just
Recently, me and PD were talking about, like, one time they came over years ago, and it's funny, we both remembered this, but I did not remember. I thought that I was the only one. Like, we were down at the cottage, like, playing games or whatever, probably playing some sort of like hide and seek or something, and there was a hunter who came up, like, just past the property here with a gun. And I remember hiding under the deck because I was scared over there. But what I didn't remember, strangely, is that Petey was there too. we just realized talking about it all these years later that it was the two of us hiding, not just each of us individually.
Yeah, you're playing hide and seek.
Yeah, something like that.
Hiding from hunters.
Yeah, basically. But perhaps I will come back and in a future video look at the inside of the cottage. That would probably be well worth doing, even though it's not a ton to see. How many square feet do you think the cottage is?
Almost 500.
Almost 500. There you go.
500 square feet.
Yeah. So, oh no. Oh no, Rogue. Leave the cows alone, please.
No.
Yeah, naughty.
Oh my gosh, they see the, oh, vicious.
Stop that. Come on.
And, now we just use the driveway to get up and back, but back in the day, there was a trail that linked to the big house more directly. However, it has been overgrown, very much so, and is pretty treacherous now, so we gotta go the long way. But actually, the other day with the cousins, we did go up the old path, but since you're basically just going straight through the bush, or Tyler said that it would have been easier to just use the driveway, and that's probably true. Oh, doggies.
Rip it apart.
Vicious.
Door opener.
What? Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember that thing ever working.
I remember when I was a little kid it working.
I don't remember that.
I remember it once.
I remember the invisible fence, but
It was so cool.
then I became the door opener. And there's the classic German Shepherd crossing, and like I was saying to them the other day, I have very distinct memories of coming up this way, closing the gate behind us, and being greeted at the top of that hill there by one or multiple German Shepherds staring down at us, including Choo Choo, an all-black shepherd who was very intimidating in that way. He didn't bark a lot for a shepherd, but he would just kind of stare at you and just intimidate you that way. But yeah, there's a lot more I want to say about the property up here, and of course I want to show the inside of the house and also maybe the cottage. A lot of memories, but so yeah, I think I'll make 2 or 3 more videos, but this has maybe not been the most information dense video, but just a little slice of life, I guess, here at Redmar for one of the last times. So thought it was worth making, and we'll be back in part 2.